soon as they lose one, this
that Newbee was playing against LFY earlier today is Faith. 3,500 net worth, Phoenix, Kaka, 3,800, Afu and DDC, 1,900 and 1,600 respectively. So they're definitely getting a good chunk of farm on Newbee. And now with Mech finished up on the tide too, they're quite strong in that place because they don't have the Blink Dagger just yet. They have the Global, they don't have a great way to start the fight.
yours nearly, yours nearly finished BKB, as you say. Still, what Super's going to be waiting for.
Yeah, halfway to BKB.
I mean, it's so hard for him to fight without the BKB.
Yep.
They do have the blink on Inflame.
They can go for some pick off here. They do see the mid lane. They throw. They actually force-step off the win.
Yeah, he's just going to sweep it over. At least it forces out the ult, but at the same time, with the sort of pace that this game's going, it's not the biggest of worries that Kaka doesn't have it.
I never noticed that. When you click on the egg, it's actually called Phoenix Sun. Like S-U-N. When he's egged and you click the egg, it's called Phoenix Sun. I know he turns into a sun, but I've never actually just clicked on the egg and read the name.
The question is with that ult, why does it go down? Shouldn't it go up? That's my pet peeve there with that. Come on,
He's lane. They're looking to use this lasso. They don't want to go too much on top, but they actually do have the Necro in the area, but they have a follow-up here.
He wants, he's been healed up by the stun ring. Yeah, there's no way they could kill him. They have nowhere near enough damage to burn through KP.
I thought if the Shadow Fiend was there, maybe. But
no, he's turned up a bit too late. He's in a lot of trouble. The silence comes out. They're just going to chase him down with a Mugi Weaver. That's going to be him gone. KP with a Ravage catches all the rest of the three of them. I think they chase down for more. They'll turn. They do get the Reaper's Scythe kill, but Monet is almost only going to pay with this. Oh, the boat though. Moves up to dodge it. KP still chasing LFY. Torrent as well, really nice. Holds back the Ember Spirit. Monet, oh, he's going to get out. Great escape there, and it all down to being Arfu's play. Torrent and the boat bang onto the head of the Ember, making sure that he can't close the gap for the chains combo. He will pay with his life though, Arfu, as he's chased down by Mugi, but he does protect Monet.
That's such a... going for Tide, right? Like, it's gotten the Kraken Shell will definitely proc.
Yes.
And
if you're trying to kill
he already has mech and a hood. And you're right next to a tower. You have to expect that they're going to TP in. Even if it's the Phoenix TPing in there, I think he still gets there in time to save the Tidehunter, even though he was already in position to save it. Yeah, it's super tough, and Super doesn't have BKB, so you see, as soon as he shows up, this hero cannot deal with these heroes. He cannot deal with this.
He has to have that BKB before he even attempts for this.
Yep.
And Monet just very lucky to get away. That regen from the kill. And as I say, just Arfu's really sweet little play there. Quick heads up boat. SDCC will use it, but straight away, look, the Torrent, bam, it's there.
Yeah, perfect in the back lines.
Holds back the Ember. No disable then for Monet.
So it looked like Afu tried to do a cute trick that I saw in the replay. While the Phoenix was actually Sunraying, trying to heal up the Tidehunter, he ran up and X'd him and instantly X'd him to cancel it. So that's one interaction that they could try to do to cancel those Sunrays.
Top. Flame, yeah, he's going to want to stay hidden here. He's on his own.
Need some rotations coming in, more than likely the Necro ulti to try to take out this Ember Spirit.
Oh, that would be the beautiful
There is a defensive remnant.
See how quick he is on the fingers, and he's out. And he's out.
Really hard kill, because even if they get like they can't go for the X play because he has the Yule Scepter.
No. Very easy for SDCC to get out of the majority of situations. In fact, they want it. Torrent will be duked out. Is he going to try and chase even more? Looking to get out. They'll have the X-Marks holding back Faith. Jump forward with the Remnants though. SDCC wants the kill and he'll get it. Takes down the Silencer. They get anything more though. Inflame already getting out of here. Full pipe now complete for KP. Newbee with one down on LFY. They'll turn towards the pit. They'll look to secure themselves Roshan with the knowledge that with 4 men, it's hard for LFY. They will have Silencer back up when about 10 in it. He does have Global Silence.
But they don't have the BKB on the SF or the Necro.
They can't get involved.
They can't fight this. No, this is free for Newbee. Way too difficult. KP is enormous on this Tidehunter.
Oh, he's massive.
close to being one of the highest on his team. He's 8,400 compared to the 9,200 Ember Spirit. Mid lane, they find Afu. Quick and easy grab. And they don't look like they're done. They look like they want to keep DDC with the defusal.
There you go. They can dive this. Nothing they're worried about turning up and holding them back. But they know that the cores just can't do that at this stage. Super still, what, 400 or so away from having that BKB. And every moment he doesn't hurts the team so much because Newbee just get away with whatever they want across the map.
Yep, and Mugi's getting incredibly farmed already now. About to have Lincolns on top of that defusal. It's only 23 minutes in. So much downtime for them to just be able to get all this 3 to 11, 8,000 gold lead, 10,000 experience lead. And that's going to keep at least the experience is going to keep rising because Kaka, with that experience talent, of course, top in flames. Some trouble here.
Oh, the stun right. Oh,
just lives.
That was a close one.
The stick before the TP, very important.
1-8. The creeps in that BKB will be there for him. We all want the fight once those two cores have it. I mean, if they then get those BKBs and still lose the fight, that's when you're going to be worried for them. All Mugi has eyes onto Monet. He's going to start playing around. Monet forcing himself away. He needs help. He needs backup. He's going to get it in flames there. Quick with the lasso onto the Weaver, dragging Mugi back with a Reaper Cypher as well. That's a nice one, but he does have the Aegis. They at least protect their Necrophos, but they don't get anything more than just the Aegis being taken away from Mugi.
He's got to finish now in Super, but yeah, unfortunately at the same time as he gets BKB, they get Aegis, so they have that kind of cushion at the moment for Newbee for where LFY doesn't want to fight, so it's going to prolong. Even though they have the double BKBs, they've
lost the Aegis now, yeah.
Well, yeah, they did lose it, yeah, that's true. So they can actually do it for the fights now with the BKB.
So they could try.
Yeah, there's still the Ravage and everything, but I do think that LFY could go for this with the last one 30 seconds. That's when I was thinking that they needed still. Wow, LFY had previously never had less than 5 kills before the 25-minute mark.
Slow game for them.
Super, getting engaged on top. He's gonna have to BKB TP up. That's the first BKB usage.
Scary.
Surprising to see them not group up. You know, they know it's not nighttime, but
yeah,
the only thing is that they don't have last. They didn't have last at the time, so they were just like waiting on that one.
Well, Super was shoving that lane out pretty far and very alone.
Yeah.
So almost to the point where you've got to imagine he was expecting that you would have to BKB TP at some point. It's very unlikely that you can go out that far and expect him to walk all the way back home. Mid lane. LFY have Arthur in the tree line, but look at this sweep around from Newbee there. Coming in hot.
On Super right now. This could be a disaster here. They do have the Necro BKB though.
Yeah, he may need to pop it. The Sunray bringing him down low. Holds some of the back in play. Nice going to jump in, looking for a lasso, but he's used up. Global Silence comes through. They're pushing them away. KP is going to be fine. It has the Ravage as well. Now it's LFY, so they've got to be careful. With the Global Silence wearing off, they've got to run. KP moving into the midst of the wall. Well, he's holding on for the Ravage at the time being because the BKB's out from Monet. Faith gets brought down. They pop the Supernova, but LFY were able to get the distance away from them all. KP still holding on to that Ravage. They've taken down the Kunkka. KP not finding an opportunity to use it by the looks of it. Didn't feel that there was a chance. There was a point where it looked like he could have got multiple heroes. That courier is dying to the creeps. Please move it. But yeah, KP, I guess the BKB came out and he was like, there's no point ravaging if he's not going to get the core. But it seemed a little strange.
I think it's okay to hold it, yeah. Not being able to get the big targets. And I mean, every single time that this happens, they it's like buying time for Newbee, right? Like the BKB gets put on cooldown, the global gets put on cooldown. So they get more and more time and more space to farm up with this Midas and with their dual core lineup of the Weaver and the Ember. I mean, it's kind of, I mean, dual core I say, but KP is so massive that, you know, nothing that's tied under for another carry. But that being said, though,
try and make a go on him here, but around the shrine, he's going to have backup on his way, and of course, as we say, he still does have the Ravage, so... And Lasto is not really resulting much at all. Now Super, he could be in trouble. He's up against Mugi. Shikuchi's away. Super already pretty much out of mana and down to half health.
Afu's just dead, though, to the Arcane Rune Ember bottom. So they don't have one of their big teamfight spells on LFY. LFY is getting completely split up all over the place. And now bottom lane super TPs, able to defend. That's Triple C though, going for that Radiance build next. It's already 12k gold lead for them.
Quite a sizable lead as well, yeah, 28 minutes in.
Almost Aghanim's finished on Night Stalker too, so once he gets that, it's going to help a lot versus the Bat Riders so they don't get caught out. I mean, they haven't even been getting caught out yet, but yeah, they have a lot of different ways to deal with that Bat too. As you saw, the Yule Scepter by SCCC. If Inflame blinks in and doesn't grab somebody instantly, it just gets Yuled up, and then, yeah, their initiation's just completely destroyed. Blink gonna be next for the Tidehunter. KP versus Phoenix. Blink Dagger is incredibly good. Blink in as soon as he lassos, get the Ravage in the backlines as long as you're not silenced. But he doesn't even have to worry about being silenced anymore because he has Guardian Greaves finished quite a while ago on the Tidehunter too.
Now the effectiveness of this global silence really not felt too strong this game. Grabbed him, kill him in time. They're not going to get it. And KP, he just walks in and ravages. Kaka finally pops the supernova. They're trying to bring it down, but they're not going to be able to get the hits in. They've got to run now, LFY. They've kind of fluffed it here. SCCC just gets the fly off, uses himself up. They're falling down low. DDC will be the first to drop. They do get the Reaper side kill onto the Ember, but now Super's in trouble. The BKB's already used. He gets beat down by KP. Monet just has to BKB and TP out of there. Will escape. I mean, they kill the Ember Spirit, but again, it costs them 3. And it really just seems sort of desperation from LFY. They keep making these lasso initiations, but they don't get the clean kill.
Yeah, they don't have the damage all the way to do it. It's super rough.
We'll see it again.
This is the last game.
This replay from a couple of series ago. There we have it. Just in case you missed that was a recap of the early.
Kaka going for Shiva's next. They pick up now a gem as well on the side of Newbee. They're trying to get us some catch here with Inflame. No lasso for about 10 more seconds. Looking like he wants to try to get the chase. Apu. Oh, gets the X on the KP.
Can they kill him up? He's tanky. He's big. They're going past him. They're still focusing down Kaka on the bird. He's gonna have yours Scepter up in a second, but he's already dead. They will get the kill. Boat actually gonna be off the mark. KP.
Oh, but Inflame's dead.
It off. And yeah, Inflame is going to pay going deep for that Phoenix kill. Loses his life. Ember still down.
Whoa, Kaka looks like he's giving him a little bit of a... I think he's just a little salty.
Is this a BM?
Maybe a little bit. It looks like he's a little bit angry that the Bat Rider chased him all the way to die. Oh, but that's a lot of gold. Look how much gold.
Oh no, he just dropped the knee dang G-Gout.
I don't know what that means.
Oh my goodness.
Where's Jack when we need him?
You wouldn't say that with your mother in the room. Some heavy-handed stuff there from Inflame. I'm sure it's bounce.
Inflame gets 612 gold for that kill. That shows how far behind they really are already. 15,000 gold lead for Newbee. But just like you said, you know, the Silencer Bat Rider combo just not really seeming to be working out. They're not really able to get the lasso into the global. I think that it's only, what, that was like the second lasso that we've seen, maybe, or the third?
I think it's the third, but all of them have been pretty unsuccessful.
Yeah,
and in terms of just overall. Yeah, what's accomplished. Oh, Desto now on the Weaver. This guy is punching. Even when the BKBs are up now, he's going to do a hell of a lot of physical.
Well, they get the X Hornet onto Faith. He's pretty tanky, but he's got a gem.
He is tanky. He's got backup. I mean, he's not going to get this.
He's not even hurting him.
It really isn't. He doesn't get the kill. Now that BKB is going to be used, and he's going to be chased down. Supernova's there. KP's slowing down this Shadow Fiend. Super will go for the Requiem, but the Ravage comes through, catches loads of them. Reaper's side gets knocked down, but in fact, with the Yours, he's going to be fine. SCCC, Slider fist them down. That's 2 down as Mugi's cleaning up with the double kill. Arfu chasing for more, but Kaku holds him back with the Yule Scepter. Arfu's gone as well, and another fight when Newbee come flying out on top.
I feel like this game's actually just
18. We're seeing some games like this today. Games that slowly but surely, the difference between the two sides just gets to insane amounts.
I mean, you ranked highly, apparently, going to Google Translate, but look at this. With the pipe coming in, and then the Guardian Greaves as well on top of the Sunray, dude, look, they actually just don't even hurt him. Super tickles with that Hurricane Pike build. Just no damage, and as soon as the BKB wears off, as we were mentioning multiple times, they just all can die without that. I don't see how they take this first lineup from Newbee. They're way too potent right now. Like, just looking at the net worths of the Phoenix and the Night Stalker, These two have 9K, and you look at the two supports on LFY, 2,000 on each of them. They have a quarter of the net worth of each support of the other team. And Batrider is going to get overtaken by the two Newbee support as well soon. It's really tough. Radiance as well now. Coming out soon on SCCC.
Yeah, interesting for me in Flame. He's building a Crimson Guard on the map.
Trying to make up. He's just trying to be able to take some damage.
To live, yeah.
Yeah, they.
I mean, what was that?
So tough.
Why did the right click just seem? What have we got on Super? It really just seemed like he was doing nothing. I mean, he doesn't have a damage item, I guess.
Yeah, he has no damage item. He has to go BKB this game in order to be able to fight. And they have durable hero. They have a durable Night Stalker. That hero has 19 armor. I mean, it's not like Faith is some 5 hero. No. He's pretty much like he's equivalent to the Batrider. He's equivalent to Inflame. He's level 17. It's not none of these supports. I mean, these guys are pretty much not even supports. They've transitioned already in a way. Level 17 and 19 on the two supports on Newbee in comparison to 10 on Kunkka, 11 on Silencer. Like, it's getting to disaster territory. It's already been in disaster territory for a bit.
Yeah, this is a tough showing here for LFY. And yeah, Kunkka really sucked. Who was it that played the Kunkka? There was one game where we saw Kunkka that was like 3rd highest in net worth.
Lanem.
That was the last. So Lanham did have a real crack of a game, but other games of Kunkka have just been. It's very easy for it to just end up being incredibly underwhelming.
Yeah.
If you don't have that high impact early, because I guess what this hero just struggles to sort of catch up in farm, finding space to go out and. Here we go. Newbee just moving in. They're trying to get the Silencer out of their DDC up to the high ground. They're actually just going to drop the Supernova to get that kill. And they kill the Supernova in time. They could not. KP's trying to. Ravage. He's saying you can hit it, but I'm only going to ravage you, so they have to let it be. Supernova explodes. They get a 2nd kill. Both supports once again being taken down on LFY's side, and Newbee, they are more than ready to break the high ground. So he comes in, gets the 2-man ravage, remnant 4 from SCCC. That's going to be mono down. No buyback on the Necrophos.
They just call it. Yeah,
they have to.
This was. Yeah, they just couldn't seem to get their combos, honestly, is what it was. They came out of lanes pretty well, right? Like the Weaver, or the Batrider was doing very well versus the Weaver, but in the grand scheme of things, in order to get money on these supports, on the Kunkka and the Silencer, they need to win team fights, and they just got completely destroyed. Yeah, that's rough.
Wow. Very rough. It's the finals as well, very important series. Winner.
We fell out of love like shooting stars came crashing down, and we're building back up again now. I see your heart, see your mind, see all you hide. I won't let you go, can't let this die. When you lose yourself, I'll be right beside you. I see your heart, see your mind, see all you hide. I won't let you go, can't let this die. When you lose yourself, I'll be right beside you. I'll be right beside you.
Radiant team ban.
List of pre-approved and disavowed heroes.
Yeah.
You say you can't pick, what is it? PL, Mirana, Windranger. Who else is in the Garbo tier? Kunkka.
Yep.
Any others?
Kunkka?
Trying to help. I mean, what can I say? Just trying to help,
Did you
boys.
break that thing?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Don't ask any questions about it. It's certainly not broken.
Why does it have a battery? What does it do?
These are questions that do not pertain to the situation.
What happens when there's a...
It's what
it
makes
should
the,
happen something?
No,
What?
no, you know, it's it makes the lights go off, Sheever. Don't think about it too much.
Alright. Never mind. You know what is happening at the moment?
What's that, Chief?
And the draft
Yeah!
at the moment.
LFY!
We are very soon ready for the war room. And then we can find out what LFY is going to do to try and turn the tide, because that is what they're going to try to do.
Turn the tide.
Turn the tide.
Hey!
I got it.
Hey!
Good one.
I didn't even mean to do
Look,
that.
our heroes are fixed.
Hey.
Ancient apparition.
Don't break it. He only just
No,
glued it.
It's. I checked. I touched it to me.
Touch the glue.
Touch the glue. You do that.
But it's not picked. Yeah, yeah.
Well,
But I think they might draft it this game. I don't think they're gonna do anything like that. Be so risky. So we've got Puck Veno bands.
Lich Night Stalker ban.
These are all on my side, right? You've got one of them. Get your Veno over there.
Veno?
Oh,
Earthshaker.
I heard an Earthshaker. That's
Good
stable.
start. Very
Good start.
powerful hero.
Shaker.
Very strong. Doesn't reveal much. Clockwork. Hard counter to Earthshaker. Not a
Yeah.
big deal.
Were these the guys that did Clockwork Cottle earlier on?
Yep.
They were.
Not a big deal at all.
I might do it again.
And they did it against LFY.
Yes,
Oh.
they did.
I might do it again then.
Been here before.
Did we grab the shaker? Oh, that's me.
You got the shaker, yes. She got.
You what?
Now, Blitz, if they knew they were going to pick Shaker, why didn't they go for a clock band?
And they did the
Clock
same thing.
Cottle again.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, no, no.
Bat Rider.
Oh, no. They're picking the same thing. Oh, no, no.
It's different with shaker though. The bat.
Is it?
But they got Clockwork. Clockwork's good
Yeah,
against
it's
Shaker.
What did they have last time? Was
No,
it
they
MS?
had Earthshaker
Oh,
bat.
They had Earthshaker bat last time too, I thought.
Yep,
Wait,
versus
really?
the clock and a Venom.
Oh God, you're
Yep.
right.
No, no, no.
LFY, this was the game where they also had the Dazzle and the Pugna.
Oh, in the
Sweet
early
Summer
game.
Child. LFY.
And the
Nice.
Phantom Lancer as well.
Sweet summer child.
Your anti-mage.
Rookie.
Winter comes.
Is that a Lifestealer ban? Yeah. So that's a change though. They banned the Lifestealer this time. They'll probably ban what? Lifestealer Jug? Or Lifestealer Weaver.
I was going to say, Newbie might just pick Weaver.
Yeah.
Might they? Against
They're
the
gonna
bat.
have to gauge which ones they think is
Weaver's still pretty good here.
more awful for the matchup. Or in what's worse in the actual game in the grand scheme of things, I think.
Faceless
more
Void
important.
ban.
Don't worry, I got it all, Owen.
Well.
I got this.
I would really like to see a Venomancer from Newbee.
You can't, he's banned.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
banned on the side of
first
LFY. Yeah.
We
Man,
banned
that would have
him.
been so good. They're against a bat
10 seconds
and an
remaining.
Earthshaker.
Yeah.
And AM. Dream scenario.
Well, that's just a testament to how smart LFY is to
They
ban
ban
that
it before
hero.
they see them.
Before they see them.
Yeah. Just
They
a
banned the Weaver,
testament.
yeah. So the Jug is not really the concern. Weaver's the better matchup in
Yeah.
the game, in like the overall game,
Yeah,
not just about the lanes.
Moogie plays a pretty solid Weaver.
All right, so how are they going to fix something that
I'm moving.
they tried earlier today and they lost with it? What could
What are
they
the
do?
other heroes?
They had a Dazzle, a PL, and a Pugna.
All right, well, I already know the answer to that one.
Don't pick Dazzle,
Nope.
PL, and the
Pick.
Pugna?
Those three.
Thank you.
These are strong openers. This is why we see them automatically picked, and then we always go into reserve time for the third pick. This is when the real game comes. And this is gonna be...
Oh.
Nick's assassin last time was banned, so
Super good against the bat. I mean, it's all right against the Shaker as well. This is a strong pick.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's considered one of the hardest counters.
Oh, no.
But it does show that what KP will be playing the clock, and this is going to be a, you know,
10
rather than the
seconds
support clock.
remaining.
I think it'll depend on what the offlane
We'll see.
matchup is.
Oh, actually, it could be the KP next, couldn't it? Wait a minute.
Oh, no. LFY,
Oh, they
don't.
picked a Marana.
Don't, guys. Guys, don't.
Newbie won with the Marana yesterday.
No, that was Newbee.
So you're kind of admitting that LFY... might be the
hey,
weaker team?
LFY won with the Marana today.
Yeah,
Oh,
They did. Monet.
whoopee.
Monet crushed it on that hero.
All right.
he did.
They also had a DK and a Tidehunter that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's still room for those two heroes in this draft.
There's room for DK.
They're so scared to pick the DK versus team.
Well, I mean, come on. These guys know the DK, dude.
But it's still like they're one of the best. I mean, now they can't really pick the Death... Well, you don't want to pick the Death Prophet versus Nyx.
Why is that?
Because you're a hero.
Oh.
Yeah, but why would they? Surely they'll pick they'll pick the DK.
I think so this game. I think they
Yeah,
should.
surely you know it's like the game that you're going home on. You pick the best hero for your player. The DK.
Gotta try. You gotta believe.
Well, Newbee, really going to give us our first real insight into their playstyle here. Coming up. Oh, the things will gleam in less than a minute and 10 seconds. Any predicos?
Why they pick? I guess. I mean, could they do Pugna themselves for like the double blast with the call? There's a lot of magical that Decrep's not that good this game.
I'd like to see a Slark.
Larky Malarkey.
First time in 10 years.
Well, no, he got picked up earlier this week by EU teams.
And he lost.
Yeah, it wasn't that great, but you know what happened.
Empire played him.
If you're wondering what happened with Newbee when they opened with the clock and the cuddle earlier today, it was Life Zero, Axe, and Ember. Obviously, Life Zero already removed.
Definitely like the axe was just because of the dance.
Yeah.
I think we can pull that one again. Yeah, hey, we have a chance. Ladies and gentlemen, a Marana or a Peel is going to win this game. A miracle has happened.
We have seen both happen before, I think.
Nope, no Peels. I've been
Have you not
keeping
seen
track.
Peel win?
Peel's
Yeah.
never won.
PL is good against bad,
10
though.
seconds remaining.
But it's weird against Earthshaker.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Indeed. Peel draft, huh? What are some good heroes against the Lancer? Well, you got Earthshaker. He's already okay.
They've already got pretty decent ones. They had the Marana versus it last time, too. I think they picked the DK. Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
the
you
DK.
just 100%.
Yeah.
That's going to be the
They
DK
have to do
every
it.
time. Yeah.
All right, so what are we lacking in these lineups? We see a lot less team fight compared to previous game, that's for sure.
There's a lot of stun on the side of LFY.
Yeah.
They got good damage, good tower hit.
5 seconds remaining.
What we got?
If they got good tower hit, good damage.
I mean, couldn't
good stun.
LFY just go full in and just pick like a shaman as their last?
Hell yeah.
Shadow Shaman.
Get the push going. They don't really want to go late against this PL anyway, do they?
I don't
I mean,
know.
don't they just pick AA last, right?
Well,
They have,
AA
like,
is
the
still
same
there,
the
yeah.
same draft they had last time.
True.
Disruptor's good.
Disruptor's good, too.
AA, yeah. AA, shaman or disruptor. There's the disruptor ban. You're bang on.
Ban.
Newbie, agree with you. Take it out.
Dang. That makes me sad.
Disruptor? Pretty
Well-
good this match, yeah.
I like seeing Disruptor games.
10
All right,
seconds
guys.
remaining.
I'm saying AA for LFY. I really like it. They get synergized well with all their heroes.
They already have enough stuns, I guess.
LFY ban Storm.
Storm or...
Ember's banned, right?
Ember
no, Ember's
is
still
in the
there.
pool.
So
Ember's
like
still there.
Ember games 16 in a row for SCC.
I was going. He just picks it every time. So yeah, if they don't want to go against it, they probably should ban it.
I'm down to see one of the spirits.
Yeah.
Spirit Bros coming out here.
I think Storm's scarier, right?
With all these disables,
Uh,
though?
It's not really like
It's pretty scary, too.
it's Bat Rider's probably the most annoying. Because you have to imagine, like, Earthshaker's just good against everyone.
Yeah.
There's no one, like... You heard
Well,
like Doom
He's not
right?
that great against Clockwork.
That's true. But I just mean in terms of, like, most cores. ES has, like, instant jump with Echo.
I've seen, as far as I've seen, it's like Super does incredibly well versus the Ember Spirits in every single time. Like every single time.
Yeah.
really
He's
does.
won like all the...
Even or
Yeah.
winning.
He's done that matchup, I think, what, twice today?
Yeah.
They won both.
I
yeah.
was surprised at that. It was dominant, too.
Yeah, they take the
There's
AA.
that.
Charges the
Yeah.
AA.
Yeah.
I think it had to be.
And
I
they
think it was-
ban out the Bloodseed.
I think the plan should have been Disruptor, and then AA is the second tier, and then it's probably not even worth speculating what option 3 is.
Yeah, I think this is fine. I like it. I like what
10
Alpha's got
seconds
going here.
remaining.
Let's see what Newbee responds to the AA though. There's not a
5 seconds
crazy amount of
remaining.
physical right now for LFY is the one thing. Like DK Marana are decent, but they take time to get that physical aspect going. But they do have. I mean, they hit all the notches. They've got cash. They've got disable. They've got building hitters.
I said one of the spirits, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
One of two.
And then
Yeah, it will be
again,
Ember again.
Yep, Ember.
the same matchup we've seen. We'll see if,
Let's see how
SCCC's
he-
Ember's going to good enough to get on top of the DK.
I'm just gonna watch the mid lane in this game for a while.
Enjoy, guys. Oh, Will has to go first.
Okay.
Newbee. I said in the beginning they were going to stomp this series. I'm going to hold to it.
There's never been a PL win, and I'm sticking to it. That hero sucks. I don't care how good Newbee is. Let's go LFY. Come with me, brothers.
All right, that's very, you know, defined. I'll go for Newbie as well. I think I agree with Blitz. Previous game, I thought they had it, and they just let me down. Hope Newbie doesn't let me down. Let me jump ships, because that's what we do. That's what we are allowed to do. Let's find out if indeed LFY is going to get eliminated right now, or if they have a shot again in the third game. If they win this one, they have to win another. Over to ODPixel and Frog.
LFY! Woo!
Thank you very much, and indeed. Game 2 now, LFY versus Newbee. And yeah, as we've been saying, this matchup is going to be very interesting to watch.
Yeah.
DK versus Ember, we've seen it already, and Super comes out on top. This time it's the SCM. It could be a bit of a different story. He himself had a few warm-up games today on the Ember Spirit, so let's see if he goes into the action.
So Flax went LFY, right? Now I heard Will go for Newbee.
The Huma Wang.
I don't know. I don't know. I really like what LFY's got here, but Kyle is very good at stalling the game, and they have an Ember PL, these very hard to catch heroes. I don't know. I still really like what LFY's got going here. We'll see what happens though. I think that the Coddle can stall on the Ember, and PL can get pretty out of control. But yeah, PL's been struggling a lot versus these heroes, and they're both gonna build similar to what we saw last time. You know, we were talking about, you know, you look at Newbee's lineup, and it's very magical again. We're probably gonna see similar early BKBs into Maelstroms if they're able to get that online. It's gonna be decent for them, but. Let's see how KP does as
killing touch. Run away, boy.
Oh, the cog actually hits one. He was trying to throw the arrow as he got hit by the cog.
30 seconds to battle.
So we should see some dual lanes coming out, and it's Faith playing the Coddle this time around, not Kaka. Kaka is usually the one who plays it on this team. I know Faith has played it several times as well.
Was it Kaka Coddle earlier that got like that ridiculous time on the Aghanim's?
Yeah,
that was that game, wasn't it? Yeah.
Faith was playing Clockwork, who also got ridiculous timing on that. Mugi, they know he has lands. They're stacking up, getting the sticky stacked up. They're just putting a lot of harassment onto him.
A decent amount.
And they should be able to claim themselves the rune here. And Kaka's killed Mana Burn, so there is no stun.
Oh! No, yeah, doesn't get it. LFY will be able to take it.
Still 2 for 2. KP and Faith, the Coddle Clockwork combo, pretty potent at pressuring bottom lane. And they know that the Coddle, they know that Mirana has arrow from the way you saw the animation happening.
So I mean, which lane do you think is sort of the most one-sided? Where's the toughest time going to be with these sort of dual lanes? Both teams coming out.
They're pretty okay, to be honest, like across the board. I wanted to keep looking at that mid match for the most part because we've seen Super do so well versus every Ember Spirit. I wanted to see if he's going to do the same thing for SCCC. But top lane, PL is pretty good versus the Bat Rider, and they have at least the Mana Burn. But you know, there's a Shaker coming in once they get some levels out on that Bat, and they actually get a beautiful fissure coming out from Alpha right away.
A few stacks of Napalm on.
Yeah, just some nice harassment. Bottom. You know, bottom is an annoying lane because they have that huge spam from the Illuminate, but it's 2 ranged heroes versus the Clockwork, so KP's going to get heavily harassed in that one.
Yeah, as we saw earlier, Chilling Touch between the two of them can do quite the work against KP. And Illuminate pushing this wave forward.
I'm just, like I said, I'm going to be looking at mid a lot, but...
Yeah, what are we seeing so far? I mean, already I'm seeing it's double CS for Super. What's going on?
Doing really well. It's the waves. The waves are still there for SCCC to farm, but he used 1 Breathe Fire and got 3 CS with one of them, so that was pretty cool, good to see.
I like then again. Yeah, sets it up, gets a couple straight up.
He's doing a really good job instantly when Flame Guard gets popped. Or instantly when Breathe Fire gets popped, SCCC does use the Flame Guard to try to put some pressure, but yeah, already Super. Doing what he does. Bottom, Newbee is really emphasizing on making sure that KP does get a good game, though. You see they block the pull camp, and they even get a hard camp pull here, which Monet is actually able to farm. But they're going to make sure that AA is underleveled in this game and just has to play directly in the lane. They're scouting runes. Super already with the bottle finished up, has an Arcane rune. Gonna be really nice for him to just spam out that Breathe Fire. Hafu stalking Kaka, but Kaka getting his bounty rune. Getting both of them, actually.
See, I mean, how do you think, if you're playing against Super DK, like, you know what this guy can do, but how do you sort of counter that? Do you send heroes to gank him early on, or do you just have to accept that he's always going to have this sort of solid laning stage?
They don't really have the heroes to gank him, right? Nyx is going to walk in and do nothing. He doesn't really do too much damage to him, and there's so much mana, there's so much HP regen coming out from the Dragon Blood. It's like, it's just way too difficult to gank that hero.
Quick pause there.
Yep, because they got that big pickup of lag.
Keep getting some good balance between these guys, though.
Yeah.
How Mian is dropped.
They're buddies.
Yeah. They've got quite a history, at least they're quite some of these matchups that they put themselves in time and time again. Very important positions. As far, track record's been pretty good for Newbee. At this bottom lane, we've got 12 CS on my night. Yeah, a little further behind that of the PL over on Newbee, so looks like this KP Faith combo has been able to put at least a little bit of pressure onto the safe lane Mirana to the point where she's falling a little behind. Yeah, they got like that one stop that denied a couple creeps, and Monet wasn't able to get everything top lane off, getting a lot of pressure on him, but now they've got the Fissure, they've got the Bat Rat coming in too. And they know Kaka does not have Carapace, he's only level 2, they've seen the stun, they've seen the mana burn, they're going for the dive, and they should be able to do it if they want to dive on the tower. They are, but the stun comes out. He gets it out with his dying breath. And that will secure, the trade for Mugi. And it was the first blood, so I guess it is worth it for Inflame. But yeah, the fact that Mugi picks up something as well makes it a little sweet for Newbee in return. Still Sid lane super. Keeping, well, with this wave in mind, pretty much neck and on neck with the farm of December. Yeah, Kaka, after he dies, he TP's mid, fills up S-Triple-C's bottle, so that'll be nice for him, even though Super has been doing a really good job of getting those runes. This time he went bottom to try to get the rune, but Faith actually found the DD for himself on the old man Coddle. And he's left KP alone now. So KP able to get some solo experience, but very low on the region department, as you were mentioning. He's going to eat a ton of harassment bottom. Yeah. Still farming well, though. 18 and 4 on the clock. Yeah, not bad at all. Yeah, thanks to that Cottle's early bit of a hand in. Yeah, pretty much on par with Money. Money has got control of this side pull, though, so get a little bit out of that. Now they kind of pitching the top lane. And Flame just goes up there to eat the creep wave, or see the creep wave whenever it's like pushing it. But other than that, he's just jumping on the bat. He's not getting stacks up for himself. We're probably going to see the Afu moving around the map a bit more now. He TP's mid. He fills Super's bottle. Look at these players just filling each other's bottles. Lovely. They coming in as well. Just a bit of deep push. Super with the Outer Dragon form. More than keen to try and get a bit of pressure onto that tier 1 if he can get the wave pushed out. But yeah. Look at this as well behind him. LFY ready to fight with Super. DDC and Afu. Fisher is still level 5 on SCC's. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna go down here for sure. Very, very beautiful nice gank. Timing. Look at his experience. Oh, look at his look at that experience. Can we hover over? How many HP was he away? Ember, you can't see it anymore. Oh, you can't see it anymore. GG Valve. My goodness, he must have been. Looks like less than 10. That looks like 5 to me. That looks like a 5 XP short. Yeah, I'd agree on that. There's a little slit, so you know. Oh, that's like literally perfect by LFY on that movement there. Yeah, now he's got the 6. It'll be harder to do that again. I mean, to be fair, even with that amount of chain stun, he would have had to preemptively remnant because, you know, getting him into the cold feet prop, very hard and a long duration of lockdown. Yeah, if they do it perfect, they still should be able to, but... Top lane. They're going for the dive here. Kaka rotating in, invis. There's a shrine up. Is he going to be able to get it before it? Nah, he's too tanky. Oh, yeah. He's still at 260 and he has a raindrop, so he was fine. Much too risky for him to go for. Faith now taking the mid lane while S-Triple-C jungles. Maximized. See if Faith can make us the progress as we saw Kaka do earlier on the Keep of the Light. Of course, SCCC. Good on Magic build as we're seeing most Embers recently go back to. Yep. definitely the way to do it if you can get those early item timings, especially against heroes like the Dragon Knight with the high armor. Be able to still blow him up with the magical nukes before he gets too tanky.
Monet's not farming that great bottom though, as you were mentioning. You know, PO's a good chunk ahead in the net worth, getting that return kill, and Monet has not gotten a kill or anything. He's just farming. And they were splitting a lot of dual lane experience with DDC. That's what the pull block that Newbee did was really detrimental toward LFY. So AA wants to get 6 early, but you can't really. And now KP does have 6. He's got the phase boots. He's an AA. He's got a glance of the AA farming win. That's a freebie if he sees him again.
Yeah, if DDC pokes his head out once more. Super is coming back to the mid lane. He made the long walk up top. Maybe see if he can find something. They're leading on to STCC, but they don't get the cold feet down in time, so we'll be fine with the remnant out. Yeah, as you say, KP really wanting to find something. DDC is showing there as he starts to attack the creeps, but KP's already left. He doesn't really want to dive in whilst there's that big old dragon around. Yeah, a little too spooky and not worth it for an AA kill if he gives his life up to Super.
DD on Super.
Yeah.
This will be pretty nice if they can find an engagement with it, but both teams, of course, it's very early farming game for a while. Clockwork still gonna try to look for kills anytime that he can inside of the jungle. The thing about Clockwork versus Mirana is it's still a bit scary. Like if you're able to just walk down the Mirana and you get her inside the cogs and you save the hook, then you can follow up after the leap. Kaka getting put mid. All the Ember jungles now, so they get levels on the Nyx Assassin. Desperately needs them, only level 4. Getting ideally, what you want is you want the 2 points in the Carapace at least, versus that Bat Rider, so you can turn and you get the stun follow up. Because a single point it's very hard to follow up on a 0.6 second stun. 1.2 though is much more reasonable. But yeah, look at this, Super again. 71 CS at 9 minutes to the 53 on the Ember, and some of those are neutral creeps on that Ember too. He's a killer.
I mean, could it be, so we've seen what Newbee, sort of the kryptonite for LFY, but could the LFY Super Dragon Knight
have
what it takes to bring them?
He's 500 for the blink.
9.5 minutes.
That's
pretty good.
It's the ideal catch that they get going to, because if a DDC is level 6, she will give you get on the ancient apparition. That's the tactic you need in order to put the Phantom likely blinks them with a K and go out of the fire in the Ice Vortex quite easily. You do see a smoke. They're actually bringing the safe laner. They want to be able to claim that mid tower early. They have Dragon Knight, so they want to Super. EB from the Blink Dagger. Going for more of a 5-man signature build. Buys the full draw.
Oh, okay.
This guy, majority of games, he was going draw.
Yeah, pitch out. Every single thrown into the he's gone. So once it makes this deal, Dragon Form should be a relatively easy deal. See how you want to try and hold. I mean, they're pushing the waves back out and find out the amount of push with this Dragon Knight. Looks like Newbee do really want to try and put a stop to it though. They don't want Super to get these quick towers.
The power of the Coddle versus DK. DK pop. You just go in where DK is and you back and throw your eliminates. But
That's been on CC. STC, he committed already. They still have that dream. A lot of them looking to take him down. He get out. Get back into his military. I think man might just be a dead man. That was nowhere there. He commits all those remnants for that AA kill. Can't get himself out. That's a dead Ember.
Well, who did die near the road. He brings himself as well, thank you. 2-on-2 Hakan. No, so
Yeah. He's got something.
That's what he needs for so person about the board on the team into the fifth. You should put items.
KP. So the hook shot at the ready. Trying to hunt down bottom.
Unable to find a use of it just yet.
Yet to, indeed, find anything that you can jump onto. There are a few hard targets. The Shaker and the AA obviously being the dreams to find. As of yet, not getting those opportunities.
It's going to be the Shadow Blade instead on the Dragon Knight. I think that might be because I think Monet might be like, I'm not farming the best. I think maybe like they're communicating. He's like, I'm not farming the best. We need you to transition a little bit more. We don't want you to have the blink. We already have the Bat Rider that's going to be getting the blink.
Yeah,
so.
Shadow Blade's nice as well as it for that. Just the chance of getting that instant stun, whereas the blink stun can obviously be dodged by both the Ember and the PL.
They get the last one with the drum charge, pulling them back into the arrow, into the Ice Blast. That is a very dead Clockwork. First lasso, very successful. This game, I see the PL, Mugi takes the attack speed. I've been seeing the other Phantom Lancers that we've seen played were taking the Spirit Lance damage, actually.
Faith starting to make good progress on the axe. Down bottom. About halfway there at the moment. TP's coming on to mid. Super really wanting this tier 1, but each and every time, and Newbee are there, looking to hold it in flame. Two things came out there. Yeah, they've got the ward there. They knew that he came round. Kaka starts to hunt him out. In fact, in flame, he's looking to play around with Faith. Gets knocked back though by the blinding light. Kaka toying with the idea of setting up this sort of space that Inflame was creating. Gave the space for Super to finish off the tower. They do finally claim that tier 1 mid that they're after. Nice, even with Newbee having pretty much the full lineup around. Top lane SDCC has now got that Veil complete.
Newbee takes time. Like we said, their lineup has to stall. They have a PL Ember going for later game, but yeah. So, we've seen this matchup before, the Mirana and the DK building those Maelstroms very good. Maelstrom BKBs versus all this magic damage can be quite strong, and we'll probably see the 4 staffs coming out hopefully pretty early on at least one of their heroes to be able to deal with that Clockwork hook shot, be it the Shaker or the AA, but they're quite broke.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is
Monet
under
still working for that defusal. Yeah, just incredible. Super DK being as far ahead as he is at 7k net worth.
I like the difference how we see the Keep It Alight played as well. Like this one and the last game where Kaka and Faith are playing it, they go straight for the Aghanims rush, you know?
Yes.
I watched GH and I watched a bunch of those replays from TI and a bunch of replays from when he played the Coddle earlier in that. He like literally never rushes it. He always gets the 4 staff first. And then he goes back to the Aghanims, and it's usually between like the 24 and 28 minute timing that he gets it. But you know, that's different play styles for different teams.
Yeah, and I guess different regions as well.
Yeah.
Again, going back to the whole way that these Chinese games have played out, there's a lot less chaos early on.
Yeah. Oh, they find poor Faith. Mid the
as
echo.
well.
At the pace of the game, wants to just get as much gold as possible. Doesn't matter if we expend multiple ultis.
Kaka's got his eyes on Super. Does have backup.
Got this deep ward again. This very popular ward that I've seen from Newbee every single game they've played, actually.
They really want this.
He's got a Shadow Ember. Do they have Reveal? They have Dust.
There's backup coming in, but they're going to need a hell lot more than just backup, with Super getting blown up there by SCCC, going in with a Remnant Burst. Quickly getting themselves out. There's Moonlight Shadows in flame. Tries to chase down. We'll see what he can get, but the Spike Carapace holds them back. And in fact, SDCC just straight up turns. Looks towards Monet. Monet trying to get himself out, but the stuns are there. Beaten down by the PL Illusions. Monet's gone as well. Newbee clean up both cores of LFY.
Look at that, where that fight is picked. That is
So deep.
crazy by Newbee, but such a well-executed play. And all the games I've seen them play, even when they don't take the mid tower, as soon as they take the safe lane tower, and it's like between that 10 and 20-minute mark, they get this deep ward down, and they get a deep ward behind the enemy tier 1 top, and I feel like they get so much information out of this. Just always trying to get the pick out. It's really impressive to see. It actually seems to happen every single game they play.
And look at that now that KP has Hood on the clock. It's going to be quite hard to deal with him on the front lines once he goes in. No longer sort of a hero that you can just knock out the way after he jumps forward.
Yeah, lots of magic from LFY. Early game. Until they start getting their items picked up. But you know, Monet is getting pretty close to that Diffusal Blade, and like we said, queues up the BKB next. I'm imagining we'll see the Super do the same thing. He has Silver Shadow Blade finished, and probably gonna go for that BKB as well.
Could be in trouble. He has got a hook shot. He's there with him. There's the lasso, dragging him back. They should have the chain locked down to take him out. Even with the hood, he's not going to survive for this one. Ice Blast flies across. Inflame will take the kill. KP down. LFY And the jump potential they now have with that blink on the back.
Manageable gold for Coddle Aghanims.
Moogie gets a freebie. DDC in the river caught out and warding trip.
Yep.
Going to put Moogie very close to having the boost of travel as well. Yeah, very early on. Aghanims just 770 got away for this. The light top lane Monet. Boy leaps. He's trying to get out past the tower. They don't get the chains grab.
The arrow catches SCCC.
Oh, he's getting knocked back as well. Can they actually kill him? He's still got one remnant. We'll jump back. Inflame popping the drums. 3 stacks on FCCC. In fact, it's going to get taken down. Nice play there from Inflame to continue with the chase. They'll turn towards more. Kaka caught out with the stun from Super. This time it's LFY claiming 2. The rest of Newbee having to retreat. And very nice. They've started to dive pretty deep there for Montez. That back behind that tier 1. And that cute little turnaround and arrow set up for a very tasty couple of kills for LFY.
I think especially without KP there, that's a very hard gank to kind of do is when you're going that deep. Marana ult coming out. Looks like they're going with Afu bottom. They've got Echo Slam. They look like they know something. I think he faded entirely when he walked in because they started pinging him right away. Or who did they see? They must have seen somebody.
Yeah, they must have.
They knew something was up. I don't know if he solo kills him there anyway, but it's like I guess with the AA blast, it could be a possibility under a big creep wave if it was large enough.
Yeah, you're right. They would have needed that AA. Yeah.
Still would have been pretty close. It's 1200 HP on the PL. The mess. No, he probably would have gotten him with the AA blast. Okay, cool. But they do catch it, and now Moonlight Shadow is on cooldown for the time being, and Super.
How's he doing?
Has cooldown on the ultimate for now, but like we said, you know, they're gonna build those BKBs because Newbee's lineup is all magical damage. And he's got an Arcane Rune popped up right now, and it should synergize with his ulti.
It's going to get into It's going to be close, actually.
It's going to be close, yeah.
I think it will wear out before, isn't it? Oh.
No, I think it's going to be fine, because I think it's 50 seconds, right? Arcane Rune lasts 50 seconds.
Didn't he get nerfed? No, I think you're...
I'm right. I'm good. He's going to have it up.
Good.
If he pops it right away, he'll be good. Afu.
Oh, slam.
It actually gets Carapaced.
Yeah, straight up. Kaka was prepared for that one, and that's going to be a dead shaker. And you see on the way out.
They've got the Cuddle Lags.
This chase here as well. Moogie gets TDC. There'll be another 2 for them there.
They don't want to.
I'm trying to watch that. But did Moogie do that key thing there where he gets the free Phantom rush on the AA?
I didn't get to see.
Well, I'm watching you, Moogie.
So he didn't even use. Super didn't actually use the ulti with the Arcane Rune. There's nowhere to push the tower. But top lane, they actually get the stun. They get the follow up as well onto Inflame. They have him getting battery assaulted up. But Kaka gonna pay with his life.
It's worth indeed getting another core down and losing the support. You open up place to push down this tier 1 top. Yoshini. Now, is he calling out the PL for being sneaky? Look it up. What does Yoshini mean? We're doing some Google Translate here, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, just.
Oh, the Nideng G-Gout. Put it in.
At that one, apparently they said that one means like your skill level is very high or higher than.
I want to see what the Yoshini means. I want to see if there's some top tier flame. You are knee. Okay.
You again.
You again. There we go. That sounds right. Bottom lane, straight up. Super being gone on turns with a stun. They get the arrow onto the extension. They will take down Kaka. Can't Newbee finish off Super well with the PL illusion surrounding him. Looks to be in a lot of trouble. Rem forward. They bring down the big old dragon. Again, Kaka the sacrificial lamb, but Newbee are fine with this trade. A big kill. LFY still sort of hanging around the neighborhood. But they should want to back off. KP doesn't have hook shot. LFY will retreat. So it's back out.
3k gold lead for Newbee. That's again the support part. I mean, this time it's the Coddle being really farmed up, but Clockwork is a bit hindered, of course, this time on Newbee, where you see the Bat Rider at 7,000 net worth, Clock's only at 5,800. And the big timings for LFY, as we keep mentioning, is those KPs, because then the fights become super hard for a Newbee to actually take whenever those pop up. Blade Mail almost finished up on Clockwork. And it looks like it is going to be the next build. Next item is going to be the Radiance on SCCC, which is all magic damage, but Radiance to stop blinks is very nice for Earthshaker and the Batrider.
There we go. Straight up, come on to the. Whoa, Echo as well. Don't know if that was necessary, but a bit of BM goes past him. And we'll lose that though. Once again, I mean, Kaka, he keeps dying, but seemingly every time he dies, someone else dies. Bottom lane SDCC was getting caught over, but Super's in quick with the stun. Doesn't matter, still had a defensive remnant. He is out of there. KP mid lane has the hook shot available if he sees a chance to go. And there it is. Beautiful reach right across the lane. Looking for Arfu. Traps him in the cogs. There's no escape for this Shaker. He is gone. And in fact, Mugi may be prepared to fight for more. Super's turned up though with the Elder Dragon form. Does get the stun off. Mugi being brought down low.
The blinding light. They were actually missing an attack there on him. But yeah, that was the first reveal of Afu's Blink Dagger. He just picked it up and they get the Nyx Assassin, but he respawns quickly. And it's nighttime during all this too, so they were trying to pick fights as best as they could. And in about a minute, it's going to be daytime, and that's where Newbee shines, of course, with that Coddle Aghanims. $2,700 towards the relic on SCCC's Ember. The one glorious thing, I guess, that LFY also has to think is, like, you know, we keep saying there's not a crazy amount of physical damage on Newbee, which means they can't really go for any type of Roche plays. While on the other way around, LFY, if they get like a big fight, they can definitely go in it with their physical damage cores. But they have to get a couple kills though, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. They can't just take it head on at the moment.
Yeah. Kaka, invis up, just looking around, getting some information for his team.
Just at the Ember slightly close, but...
Yeah, throw some harassment. Stun the mana burn.
Money. Still a recipe short. That BKB. Desperate needs, especially with KP having that blade mail. Actually bigger of an issue now in these team fights. This clock on the front lines.
Yeah, they just have to be able to get disabled. But yeah, it's all damage. Newbee is magical. Very close to those BKBs though. Yep, Super's gonna have it done any moment now. He's looking to try to catch the PL. They're pinging out one of them, but don't know if that one's real. Inflame gets mana leaked up.
That was cute. Yeah, the drain into the blinding light backwards, blocking the stun, setting up for KP's easy hook shot. Very nice play there from Faith.
Mana leak.
Yeah.
Absurd spell. And now it's daytime. Instant smoke up. They're looking to do something with it. And it's an Arcane Rune bottom. Lovely. Do they leave that one for Triple C? They do. And as soon as it gets picked up, though, that will reveal that they are smoked. And I think that LFY has a feeling this is happening
that's the
anyway.
big one, Super.
Yep, they see us.
He would be smaller. They're going to go. He's got that movement speed from the Vortex, but straight down. They get the chains connection. Super will put the BKB turn around with the Ice Blast again. Poor old Kaka. He dies every single fight.
Oh, the Remnant as he blink echoes. Are you kidding me? That was literally perfect.
A fraction of a second there that SCCC gets himself out. That's what the team in a bit of a spot ball. They do lose the Keeper of the Light. Boogie does get brought in. See if Newbee want to fight. Now they'll back off. That dodge there.
That was so perfect.
That was instant. Instant reaction there from SCCC.
Would have definitely been dead if that hit him. The chain stun plus the follow-up would have been there. Even though they had already used their stuns, I believe, from everyone else. The damage.
I don't think we have to see a slow-mo replay of that, but that was quite something there from it. Here we go. We got it. Here we go. Look at this.
Did they catch a glimpse of him?
Oh!
Yeah, that was...
My goodness. That was so close. Was it... Oh, it's literally the same frame.
But they catch him top. Oh my god, no. And it's satisfying. Oh, the A blast though? Oh, he's fine.
He's fine. This man, he's had some great Ember today, and this game looks to be no exception.
Top one with the Shadow Blade. That's how they got the stun initially on him.
Newbee on the hunt once more. Kaka, KP, and Faith smoked up, ready to go.
Yeah, they still got 2 more minutes on day.
Let's see what they can get. Mid lane's going to be the focus. KP at the ready, bang, straight into the Ice Ball. DDC is gone. They're able to push back Super. Super, is he there? Oh, he's standing still. Doesn't want to lose his mana now. Pots the BKB. Now he'll just have to try and sneak away. BKB charge being forced out to use defensively.
Inflame.
Oh, that regen rune. It looks so tasty. He may be in trouble. They get the Fisher and the Arrow though down onto KP. KP starting to walk it off. Bear Hood doesn't really care too much about the match, but they're throwing out. SCCC gets the root onto Inflame. Mana leak as well. Can't be allowed to close the gap. They've got the Moonlight Shadow. He's been chained up though. Fisher comes out from Arfu, disconnected to all 3, but they've already lost Inflame. Now LFY trying to turn. BKB's pop by Money, jumps forward with the burst, bringing SCCC down low. He chucks out one Remnant, will jump away. Ice Blast. Oh, is he going to get him? No, SCCC. It doesn't matter. Gets taken out by the right clicks from Monet. Big kill there to Eliminate the Ember Spirit.
Had to use several diffusal charges to get it, but more than worth it. And first BKB charge shown. So both BKBs are finished on those cars, and Triple C does finish up the Radiance at a nice timing.
27 minutes in, yeah, to get that as he went down.
Yeah, 3 diffusal charges there to get that kill.
Still overall though. Newbee do have that very slight lead. 6K is that they have had bigger leads.
They've got a big experience lead though.
Oh, sure. Actually, yeah. Coming up to 10K. Yeah, right. Is it again sort of just the difference between the supports, I imagine? Just
Mostly, yeah.
how much they're actually able to get from the game.
Well, I mean, the Coddle specifically is level 16. It's pretty absurd.
Not have his BKB available again. He is gone. You catch him out.
The daytime, just being able to bring their heroes in all the time with recall, they're always able to outnumber. And Mugi, I think that time he abused the thing. He definitely abused the Phantom Rush there.
That's the report.
I saw him use it on a creep, and I saw him run up and Quelling Blade a random tree, so I'm pretty sure he used the Phantom Rush trick right there.
It's a feature. So
it's a feature.
There we have. Games up to 2. Life is now complete from... They will have a little bit against Newbee, but overall the lineup getting further and further ahead with each of these kills, especially on the big cores. CCC with the bottle double damage ready for the next engagement.
It is nighttime, so this is where they could try to make some plays happen. They really want to just farm up those Maelstorms to be able to push out waves better and also eventually be able to deal with the PL if he ever gets to the point where he's super farmed. They put a sentry down. They do see Kaka. He's in some trouble here. Yep, they get the lasso, and he is super dead. Bye-bye.
I'm walking out of this one.
Yep. Good map awareness by LFY. But that is the 5 mix. Not so massive of a kill.
Yeah, where's Super going this with his build, do you think? He's got a lot of money in the bank, 2.5k.
It's got to be the Maelstrom, right? Maybe he goes for the blink still to get the catch, but I think it's got to be the Maelstrom.
Ooh, they head into Rush, but it gets rocketed at the same time.
Gonna be Illuminate starting to get thrown in.
This is very risky for LFY. I don't know if they can take this.
Yeah, blinding light and Illuminate really slow it down. But they get the jump.
They do. That echo snap straight up on OSD. Oh no! That force stuff, is it going to save him? No. He still gets taken down. Ooh, if that force from Faith had kept him alive, that would have been pretty damn high.
But that was double BKBs expanded.
Ooh, that hook shot nearly grabbing the Shaker over the other side of the map, but it doesn't clip. Now, moving forward with guys burst onto KP. KP's in trouble. He's in the fire. He's in the flames. He's gone. 2 down on Newbee. Mugi turning up. Can he actually get any cleanup? They are relatively low on LFY, low on mana as well. Kaka with the stun. Spike Carapace at the mana leak onto Super. Super's still tanky though. He could try and walk this one out. Kaka's looking for the stun. We'll find the connection. They actually have the damage though to bring him down. Slowly but surely with Mugi coming back in, they should. A Fisher will hold him back for a little bit of time. It's not enough to save the DK. He's gone. Oh, Mugi.
Look at Mugi go.
Was that being sneaky again? I don't know. But either way, I mean,
I don't think so that time.
Was that was a legit Phantom Rush, was it?
Well, it looked a bit far actually. That one did look a bit far.
I mean, I guess the thing is, if he's doing it or not, it's like, without it, Newbee would definitely be where they are. This is, so you can't really blame it.
So yeah, he does go for the blink. I was like, maybe he does want that instant catch still, because it's really only depending on Afu right now, because they know that eventually Newbee's going to be picking up a gem, which I think they just did, but they've also been doing a really good job of keeping sentries down, because it's not just the DK, it's also the Mirana ult that they have to be worrying about. So having several amounts of reveal is important. And now, yeah, he's got the instant disable. So not only Afu has to worry about getting those perfect echo slams,
yes,
as we've seen, as Triple C is pretty quick on the fingers. Slight little hiccup on the net worth and experience, but still continuing to go Newbee's favor. Oh, and I mean, sorry, I guess we didn't really talk about Phantom Rush trick entirely, so we'll just explain that real quick. It's when you get Phantom Rush, as soon as you start their charge off, you shift Q your Quelling Blade or a Tango on a tree, and it continues it for the full 5 seconds all the way to the tree that you target. Sorry, I thought we had actually explained it. I mean, people have just jumped in too. There you go.
Well, does it have to be to the tree? I thought you do it and then it just like makes it, because you've not reached your target, you have the buff and you can run anyway.
To the tree or to
Is
the
it just to
angle,
the tree?
yeah.
Oh.
I was watching Ice do it yesterday.
Yeah.
But I don't know the whole entire, I don't know every trick with it. That's just what I watched Ice abusing yesterday and also in the game that we saw yesterday versus Newbee, actually.
That's not abuse if it's in the game.
Sorry, guys, I guess we should have explained at the start.
I thought Twitch knew everything. Come on, guys, you should know this.
Coming up.
Just step it up.
It is daytime. But they've got that blink, and they've got themselves a gem as well on Super to go for that catch. They see
Here we go, Kaka, though.
He actually Super gets fogged for a second. He's unable to get the catch, and that's Elder Dragon form.
Really wants to use it. He wants to get something done with it. He's looking to chase KP.
That's very far now.
Yeah, he's got to hold it back. He's got to just accept the loss and say, well, he's not going to use Elder Dragon form for too much this time, as they do have to back away. Very good disengage from Newbee. Well, I say that Kaka actually turn around with this. Just the stun onto DDC. DDC, goodbye. Newbee get more? They're too far away. Super. Shadow blading out. Will escape, but that is an AA down. I don't have to worry about the other.
Yeah, I think you're gonna actually move with it. Moogie's actually using it non-stop. Yeah, I just saw him do it again.
Yeah, because I think when
you can start moving with it. You're right.
It's literally, so when you right-click on something, when you legitimately get it, you just try and quelling blade something, and
and then you have the buff. Yeah, I just saw him do it that time again. He's really using it a lot though to traverse the landscape.
Nothing wrong here. Oh, that's wrong. It's always interesting when these sort of things are found out. It's like, how long's it been in the game? How, if you go back and watch other PL performances, you know, there has been a surprise rise in PL picks. Yeah. Is it because within
Super? That's disabled though.
Oh, hello, that's a DK, isn't it? BKB, but he's taken a lot of punch.
Kaka eats the arrow.
He took the carapace off the KP, follows through, straight in, comes the Mirage. Super sneaks away with the celebrate. Arfu in the pit, right close slam, takes down the Nyx assassin, but now Arfu pays with his life. Arfu's gone. Monet moving forward with Inflame, who gets the lasso off onto the Keeper of the Light. That's 2 dead on Newbee, but overall Mugi and SCCC still alive. They can clear out majority side. They take 2 kills. They will get Rogue out. It is picked up by SCCC. They do find the arrow, but they have to disengage and get out of there. Jump forward. Trying to chase. Mugi's stuck in the trees.
They might be able to get Monet here. He's actually... See?
Oh.
Going in, he's got Radiance. The damage coming out though, the arrow off the mark. That's what he's got another slap.
He wants to do it. SCCC don't get too greedy. That's got that ages.
Mugi's here though to play as well with Arcane Rune.
Yeah, straight in he goes. SCCC on his way out because bam! That's going to be a bit damage for the ice. Not enough to bring down KP. Overall, though, they've lost Super again on the DK. Mugi forcing Inflame back up to the base. Mugi doppelganger. Inflame trying to come in. They've got the Fisher. Can they actually finish this one off? Mugi still very, very tanky with that half.
Who just wants his gem? He gets the gem. Mugi though not committing on him.
Oh! He's going to rescue the gem. He's going to get it. He rescued the gem. Arfu. Very nice. Little gem recovery, but overall still 11k gold lead for Newbee. Continues to build up. KP with the full pipe.
They've got such a big lead. 11k and almost 15k. 11k gold lead for Newbee. Almost 15k experience. Now Monet in some trouble. I'm just watching Mugi. He's using it so much. That was normal.
That was normal. That was no. I'm gonna watch this. Let's see.
I mean, he's been doing it a lot.
I'm gonna catch him out doing it again. We're gonna have video evidence. I'm gonna tell your parents. I'm gonna make a Reddit.
This is a grand finals, dude. You use what you can.
I mean, yeah, it's and as we we still mentioned, but is it really that game breaking? I feel like this is a game where
they're winning.
It's not like they're winning because of that at all. This is Newbee winning because they are Newbee and they're playing against LFY, and for some reason LFY seems to struggle very much against Newbee.
Yeah. Scan comes out, does catch LFY. They've got the BKBs ready. Off cooldown at the moment. Afu awaiting. It is nighttime too. And like we said, they did recover their gem, thankfully. They had lost it in that last engagement. PL and Ember Spirit approaching that level 25 factor where they increase in critical mass by quite a lot.
Oh, Inflame. He's looking for some action, but the Spike Carapace catches him out. Oh, that hook shot somehow misses, actually. as he does get himself back down off the cliff.
Super committed Dragon form again.
Oh, and that
They do want to
Fisher
start the
sort of
fight
held him
somehow.
back a little bit. He really wants to try and jump in onto someone. But here we go. They're going in immediately onto Inflame on the left. Super would come forward. Does manage to find the next assassin. BKB's out as well. Mugi now turns his attention towards Super. Now that his BKB's worn off on the Dragon Knight, he's rooted up as well by SCCC. Alfie trying to throw a Fisher out to help out his Dragon. But it's Super falling though. Should drop here as he gets surrounded by the PL Illusions. Rooted up once again by SCCC. KP chasing down DDC. Clamps him down with the spanner. And that is going to be 2 dead again for LFY. Newbee consistently coming out on top of each of these fights. 14k gold lead maintained.
Oh man, it is looking tough now for them. They've got them for the Marana, but they are banning their BKBs on the side of LFY. Take a look at DKs, let's look at Maranas as well. Both 5 seconds. And that is going to make this fight so hard. The Peons Ember are so elusive in these fights. The force that's coming out as well. We talk about so much how good China is with their forces. They have 2 of them built up and they've been executing them very nicely to save their buddies. I'm spotted out by the rock. But Newbee, content with what has been going on, they're going to back up and chill for a moment until daytime hits again.
He's working on the app.
Inflame really needs a BKB. He's been trying to build for a while on the Rider, but every time he goes in, this is it's the kryptonite. You're playing versus Nyx Assassin. It's super difficult to do anything versus them. You're always going to get Carapace. You're almost always going to get locked down. And versus Ember too. Like as soon as you blink in, he just clicks, chains, and you're rooted in place. Wait, B out.
Yeah, they've been playing. He did the war before. KP is sort of all of that he's there. We'll be fine.
They were pinging on the creeps. It looks like Kaka and KP will. Watson on the creep will catch him, and I think he'd already expended it on Esther. Yeah, it's on cooldown. But now he has a full Ocarine.
Rich Ember.
He has an Arcane Rune.
Yep.
Oh boy, and 25 for that cooldown reduction. Once he hits 25 as well, oh boy. This could be a very painful upcoming team fight. They're going to be able to fight the hell out of LFY.
That was going on. One time jumps in. Look at the next assassin, but he's walked away. Packers survive. Now come in from Inflame. Finds the ladder to take the damage. Arrow does follow through. Could be stepping in as well. Allows them to take down KP. KP on for 70. But look at this SCCC looking very aggressive with the chains, forcing LFY back. LFY do get a kill though this time, and they don't lose anything else. They do commit so much for it. And I guess at this point with the BKBs as low as they are, it doesn't really matter the usage of the BKBs, but it is the outer drag off use, and that is a timing that KP will be very happy to try and get around if they can. They'll pick off that if I could get. It means slows down the momentum of Newbee just a little bit. More of those defenses.
Alpha was really struggling to find the Echo Slam positionings in this. It's just such chaotic team fights. The Coddle Blasts are flying in. There's so many illusions. Like we said, the Ember are so elusive. It's just looking roots for him. He's even building a KB on the Shaker himself.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's daytime. Susi, Newbee plays those 2 off of the map hundreds. They know that there's a gem on the side still of LFY. They don't want the position to get countered at all. Smoking out. They can always recall, and I'm pretty sure both the PL and the Ember Spirit have bots anyway, so they can join the fights at a single moment. And there's also a butterfly with versus the slight damage that LFY does have.
Stunning. That's okay. So come and drop it in. Split LFY up. Ice Blast flying through and connect onto anybody. LFY back off. The high playing very aggressive. It comes again with the chain. Get caught out by Lasso. Starting to drag him back in. Flame. Can he set up for something big? No. SCCC still has the run. It gets out. Super forced to pot the BKB. KP is fissured. Arrow off the mark.
No, surprising to not see Alpha lose full commit there. I think he was just going to book Echo and just go all in on that guy, but Well, he just stands on the side and waiting a little bit, just waiting for an opportunity. I think he's looking to need bigger than one net on fights.
STC with the turn is still dirty. He can just constantly spam chains, keeping LFY back. Teasing them, making them pop beat with unnecessary KP. He just goes straight into the base, looking for Arfu, making sure that the Shaker can't do anything for these five. He's trying to get away. The illusion's beating down. Can he actually escape the illusions of falling low? No. The Spiralaz comes through. That's Arfu down. Does have buyback. He's dead for 50 seconds. Bringing on a very, very low to start off to SDCC, but it's been glimmered up. SDCC is going to be more than fine. The infrastructure for smooth. Loses it on the back knight, takes down for these seconds. Change done on. He's gone as well. Buyback snap coming through after a moment. Back in the fight. Kaka left behind will be the first casualty of Newbee. The rest of the team back away. They're more than happy with what they've got out of them there. 2 buybacks from LFY, taking the tier 3 tower as well. Slowly but surely closing the game out. 23k net worth lead for the side of Newbee. And they're not done yet. They're ready to go back in again. DDC coming too far forward. Gets forced back once, but KP's there with a cutoff. Comes in with a hook shot. That's going to be him out. Money jumps for it. Oh, it is, but the damage is just as minimal there with the amount of magic resistance these guys have. It hit a fair few of them, but it only just tickled them.
Yeah, they've got pipe on the... It wasn't, you know, not the activatable, but the 10% increased magic resistance from the pipe on everybody. And Alfu did not have Fissure to follow up, because he used it initially. And now he's getting gone on by a triple stage.
He's just playing around with him on the back lines here. Alfu, can he get away? Oh, he managed to save him. Oh, the Spiralaz. Oh, it's close, but Alfu will survive. Lives to see another day. Newbee, after taking the racks, they'll just get out of there. Oh, and it's the Dagon time for SCCC. That's how confident he feels. Time to pick up that Dagon.
He's going for the Dagon 5 build. I mean, he's got the low cooldown reduction, and he knows that their BKBs are getting low. Like, these supports, he can just go in. If he just gets a root, if he just light chains the AA and Dagons him, he's dead.
Oh, he's gone.
In every single one of these situations.
What's he got? A level 2 Dagon.
Yep.
Level 2 Dagon.
Even Earthshaker can die super easy to that, and with the BKBs ticking down more and more on the side of the Mirana and the Dragon Knight, even Mirana's pretty susceptible. Only 1,890 HP.
Dagon Ember coming to a pub near you soon. SCCC made it cool.
I think they're feeling pretty secured in this game too.
Definitely, yeah. This kind of lead, we've seen it time and time again happen today. And in none of those instances has it been turned around at this point. This is just almost over. Newbee steps away from qualifying for the DreamLeague, ROG DreamLeague Major. One step up from LFY could mean the end of their run here.
It's nighttime for 3 more minutes, but Newbee does not seem to care. They don't seem to need it at all anymore either.
Looking for the cut-off, but they jump in. Super pots the BKB, looks for Kaka. Heals is off though, buys some time. KP hookshots in with the blade mail, Cogs to block him off.
Super isolated.
Absolutely, he's out of mana, getting chain stunned up as well. KP being forced down to the low ground. He's going to be fine. Monet not going to get away. Slider Fist finishes him off, and GG is called. Ladies and gentlemen, Newbee will be the Chinese qualifiers for the ROG DreamLeague Major. They've got their spot secured, and once again, LFY left shaking their heads and wondering, how do they beat this team? They just can't do it.
I don't know. Newbee playing incredibly well.
Yeah.
Just this time, Faith with the getting super early Aghanims on the Coddle. They got so much map control, being able to split push the lanes constantly, and LFY. They got the BKBs. You know, they eventually got at least like the Mjolnir on the Mirana, but those BKBs started ticking down so fast, and the kite ability from Newbee's draft is just super powerful, and LFY just seemed to never really be able to get that pushing power going because of this Coddle and because of the double bots. They always have the lane shoved in their favor.
Absolutely. Well, there we have it. We have come to the end of our Chinese weekend, and Newbee proving to be the stronger team. We came into this today sort of thinking, well, LFY, they looked top. I guess we sort of forgot that just Newbee, LFY, there's something about this matchup that Newbee seemed to always come out on top. And with that, we'll be able to bring back the panel, I believe. We have our victors.
Hello.
Newbee, the success of today.
Yeah. I mean, they didn't have to qualify for any other minor or major, for that matter.
This is the one that
this is the first one,
Wow.
and they do it just like that. Done.
Yeah, in pretty solid fashion too. 12-0-13 PL. How do you feel about that, Slacks?
You know, if anybody could do it, it would be Newbee, the best team in the world. So the streak is broken. Good to see a PL do some work.
He says this with pain in his heart.
I can see it in his eyes.
Best team in the world?
Hey, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Second
Well,
best team in the world.
No, they actually did win
Oh, yeah?
TI, but
Yeah?
they had to change it.
Why?
In case you guys were wondering why TI was water themed and there were no water heroes, it's because Newbee actually did win TI. And then Valve went back and had Liquid win so that the water theme made sense.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, best team in the world, even wins with
You know that Will said that Mind Control is a fan of the show and he watches, right?
He's a big fan.
Now sorry,